Okay, hello you guys. For the first time in forever, welcome back to my channel. It feels so great to be saying that. If this is your first time coming to my channel, my name is Talent Love, and yeah, actually y'all, I came up with a new intro. I'm gonna be saying hey glam because y'all are the Glam Squad. So hey glam, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so based on the title of this video, we're gonna have to have a talk. Okay, we're gonna have to have a talk, and then I'm gonna pop back, I'm gonna shake back. I already recorded some cute little videos for y'all, so yeah. So I'm sick of this. I know y'all are too, but I got to let y'all know what the hell been going on for the past, I don't know how long I've been gone, maybe 3 months or so or whatever, but I'm back. So I'm sorry to have left you all hanging, but as you all know, I am the queen of keeping things personal until I'm like ready to speak on them. And so the truth of the matter is, where the hell I've been is I actually got into a car accident and got brain damage, and yeah, so let's get into that. So I actually, as you can see, new location, room tour is coming probably, if not the same day, in a day or two after this video. But January 15th, I actually was, you know, that's my move date. So that's when I moved into my new spot or whatever. So we just gonna start from the beginning of when the bullshit all occurred, okay? So I was, okay, so January 12th, I was out, you know, making my little coindella, driving Uber, Lyft or whatever, making my coins to get my money to move. And I'm like down by the town center. That's like, it's nowhere near my house, but I was down by the town center, and I was making a left turn. I had just dropped off a passenger, and so I was making a left turn to go inside of the town center because I had to use the bathroom. So as I'm making the left turn, I had a yellow, and the guy, it was like 3 lanes of traffic oncoming, they had reds. So the first 2 lanes like stopped. Obviously they didn't have to come to a halting, screeching stop, none of that. They just stopped. So the person in the third one ran the light and like knocked the back of my rental off. So instantly, like, the left side of my body went numb or whatnot, and I just like kind of started freaking out because I instantly got pissed, and like, why the hell is my left side of my body numb? So I got out and I'm walking, and then like I just got so upset. I got so upset, like saddened. And I had like asked him like, why did you run the red light? And his excuse was, oh, the light turned red so fast. And he wasn't smiling. I'm just smiling now. But yeah, so that's what he said. So I'm just like, what the hell? So anyway, I'm gonna just take y'all all the way through it, but not all the way through it, because yeah, who wants to really relive that? So anyway, I had to call the people who I was like renting the car from, and then I had my mom on the phone too. And like, while I'm talking, he's like telling me how he has a client to get me, because he hit a client to get, because, you know, he hit me in his work truck. And I'm just like, what? And everyone's going off. The guy who, like, the people who I'm renting for is kind of like, excuse me, what? And even my mom was just like, I don't give a damn if you got a monkey waiting in the middle of the street. Like, so anyway, like, so it was a Ford Fusion, I think it was, that I was driving, and like he knocked the back off, knocked the camera out of it, like everything was on the ground, so I had to like pick everything up. So as I'm like picking this stuff up and calling the police, this random guy stops, and he's like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like telling him I'm fine. And he's like handing me his business card to fix the car, not knowing it's mine. And I was just like, no, I'm good. Like, it's not mine, it's a rental. And he was just like, okay, sue yourself. And I'm just like, the nerve of you, what the hell? Like, who does that? So anyway, I ended up dropping the car to the rental people, and then they gave me another car, and then I went ahead and went to the hospital. Now that was mistake number one. I should have went to my masseuse, and I know this is gonna sound really strange to y'all, but I had gotten in an accident maybe 2-3 years ago. 2 years, the year I went to Philly, the week I went to Philly, somebody backed into me while I was sitting in a work truck. They were in a work truck. They backed into me while I was chilling on the side of the road park. And so instead of like going to the hospital then and making a big spectacle, I literally went to go get a massage. Y'all, if y'all ain't got nothing broken, go get a massage first. Okay, go get a massage first, because you have ample time. Like, you have, I think it's 24 to 48 hours to go to the hospital, because that lactic acid and all the bones being shaken up is going to set in, like, in the position that it was knocked into. Like, so I did that before. Nothing happened to me. The next day I felt like new. Y'all seen me, I was in Philly the next weekend, and it was a huge work truck that like backed into me. So I did not do that. It was like I was in so much pain. I really couldn't think straight. So I went ahead and went to the ER. So they're telling me, they're kind of like rushy with me at the hospital. And I kind of like trusted this hospital more because they're always good with me. They're always better than all the rest of them. And I was born at this hospital. So I kind of like trust that hospital. So anyway, I go there. The guy who's seeing me is like rushing me. He's telling me the pain that I'm in is just like from whiplash or whatever. But y'all, I just knew something really was wrong. So I go home, whatever. And like I'm talking to my friend while I'm in there, and I'm like stuttering on the phone. And like my thoughts are coming so, like they're fast, but I can't really speak that fast. It's like slow, like it was so slow, it was bad. So anyway, y'all already know I'm stutter gang already, but like I was just like, it was bad. So I go home and the doctor's telling me, you just need sleep, you just need sleep. That's why your head hurting so bad. You know, you just like wound yourself up. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go ahead and go to sleep. And the accident was January 12th. Remember, my move date is on the 15th. So I go to sleep and then the 13th I wake up, I'm still not feeling good. My head's hurting, my stomach's hurting, you know, everything's really, really bad. It's all bad. So 2 days go by and like my headaches keep getting worse and worse. So in the middle of the night on the 15th, like my body's in pain battles. Like I done been to the doctor by this point and everything, and she done prescribed me physical therapy and all that, and I had a spinal and a back injury. So by this point, it's time to move. I had called all of my friends and let them know like, hey, I can't do anything. Like my body is on fire. I'm gonna need some help moving. So it's so sad because they literally had to help me move everything, like everything. I couldn't do anything. So in the middle of the night, I wake up, and before I get to that part, I want to also say that this video is sponsored by KZJ Crafters, and this is one of her cool shirts I want to show. There you go. Oh yeah, you can see it right there, KZJ Crafters, and it's like this metallic-y blue color, and I'm loving this shirt. But this video is sponsored by her. Her name on my Facebook is Cassandra Williams, and her name on Instagram is KZJ Crafters as well. And I always not retweet, but I always share on my stories. So if you want anything personalized, go to her. She literally has made this. I'll be right back with my cup. She made my Talent Love cup, and she does so many other cool things, you guys. She can make anything you want, wall decals, anything. She's lit. So try my girl out. She is my friend, but I'm not just saying she's lit because she's my friend, okay? She's lit because she's freaking lit, and I wouldn't be promoting anything if it wasn't lit, okay? I'm just saying. So now that we got that out the way, shout out to them for sponsoring the video. So I wake up in the middle of the night, you guys, and I'm just like, my brain is on fire. Like, it was beyond a headache. It was beyond a headache. It was like excruciating pain. Like, my brain was swelling up in my head, y'all. So I'm like texting my cousin in the middle of the night because he's coming to help me move. And I'm like, yo, oh my God, like, I can't take my pain meds that they gave me because I'm not gonna be able to wake up in the morning to let y'all in because I'm gonna be knocked out and my brain hurts so bad. And I was just like bawling. And I don't cry behind pain usually. Like, even though I'm like a wuss, I have a high pain tolerance. So I have a low pain tolerance, but I can take a lot of pain, if that makes sense. Like, I won't cry behind no pain. I just be like, whatever. You know, I would just complain. And I was like bawling. So he was like, oh my God. So he was like, we're gonna move you quick and then you go to the hospital. So they moved me quick. Shout out to them, y'all. Get you, if you ain't got no real ones in your corner, get you some real ones. Look, my cousin Jonathan, my best friend Brittany, my best friend Ivory, my best friend Melvin, let me tell you, they all came and they all, my best friends, say all my friends on like totally different levels. Yeah, so I got my best friends and I got my A1 day one best friend. Okay, that's Kiki. So anyway, they had like moved me or whatever, and like, oh my gosh, so they moved me. I ended up having to leave like some of my stuff, and I just went ahead to the hospital and I was like in excruciating pain. So they ended up testing my brain and like doing the brain CT scan, and they ended up finding out that I had fluid on my brain. So, and that I had a concussion. So I was like, he was like, no wonder you're in pain, you have a concussion. So they ended up referring me to a neurosurgeon. So I felt comfortable with the neurosurgeon because she was a woman of color. And like I said, for most of the doctors that I had seen that are not people of color, it's like they kind of felt like I was exaggerating. And I actually had to go in there and act dramatic because when I was chilling, trying to tell them like, hey, I'm in excruciating pain, like honestly, they wouldn't believe me. So I had to like kind of act a fool. And I don't mean like respectfully, I mean dramatically, for them to like listen to me. And I find that ridiculous. Actually, there's actually, side note, been studies shown that doctors, it's a common thing for doctors not to believe black women when they say that they're in pain. And I'm the darkest, like I'm on the darker spectrum, so whatever. So anyway, I was annoyed by that, but I was happy that I got to see her. So I went and saw her, and she let me know that if they remove the liquid, then it could cause me like not to walk or talk. And I was like, So she was like, in her professional opinion, she thought it best that we leave it. So I said, okay. So anyway, here we are. Everything's all good. Everything's all gravy. So after that, she did recommend concussive therapy because like bright lights and stuff like that still like were bothering me late at night. Like I felt so blind, everything hurt. I could not listen to music for weeks, and I'm in the middle of writing an EP. How about that? So everything that I did had to come, everything I was doing, you guys have no idea what I'm in the middle of doing. And I'm not just talking about an EP. Remember, I have a record label as well. You guys, everything had to come to a stop. And I was like literally Beyonce, world stop. Carry on, like that. So everything had to come to a stop, a halt. And I was just like, oh hell. Thank God I was just at the point where I was about to get us some contracts, and I'm so glad that I didn't. I'm about to now, but I'm so glad that I didn't then. So it ended up being all God's beautiful plan. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, this is all horrible. This is all horrible. I can't tell you why it wasn't horrible, but I do want to say that sometimes the Lord like pushes you back to push you all the way forward. And I really felt that with this situation. And I'm like, even though I wish it happened a different way and I'm still recovering, I I'm kind of like, I wouldn't have wanted it to go any other way, and I trust God's plan. I always have. So anyway, now fast forward to today. I did move to my new location, obviously. I love it here. It's so I'm just becoming I'm creating who I want to be, my whole new me. And my new spot goes with that. I'm excited about it. And not to mention, fast forward to today, I'm still in vocal lessons, obviously. I'm still in physical therapy. I go about 2 times a week. I get deep tissue massages once a week, not out of for pampering, not for those purposes, because I actually need them for my muscles to continue to recover. So I'm actually about to try to get in for concussive therapy, because a lot of the symptoms subsided, but the headaches just kind of like haven't stopped. I do have neck aches still constantly that contribute to the headaches heavily, but I do want to make sure that me not doing concussive therapy is not the reason that my neck aches are causing the headaches, if that makes sense. So I still have that going on. So I'm just trying to make sure I update you guys on everything before I get off this video and not make this too long. So also the other thing is my weight loss journey. So I had gained some weight back because I couldn't diet, because the dieting and like calorie counting, like the calorie restriction, because you have to be at a caloric deficit in order to lose weight at all times. It was inducing detox headaches for me, and it was making my concussive headaches so bad, which is like something that I didn't really. So anyway, I had to wait to be cleared for that. And it took for when it was around the time when I could start listening to music again. Like I had to drive in silence. I couldn't read. I couldn't even look at my phone. Talking on the phone hurt. Like I said, I was stuttering, talking very slow. Like, you guys, I can't even mimic what the hell I sound like. It was so bad. Sounded like, excuse me, what the hell, it's late. But I had to get this video done for my glam. So anyway, now I'm back to dieting, and I've been knocking the weight off since then. I knocked 14 of it back off, but I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where I'm at, exactly what I gained or whatnot, because I'm like 12.8 pounds away from my first goal. And I decided to set mini goals so I could feel accomplished after getting set back so far like that. You know, you just want to make yourself feel good. It's about the daily, you know what I'm saying, accomplishments and the weekly small goals, not the big ones. But I will say, when I get to my second small goal, I will let you guys back in on my journey. I'm not permanently taking you out. I just want to get this done and focus on it. Also, I want to be able to say in the video, like, how I lost X amount of pounds and not like, you know, comparing every single week, which I will get back to that, just not right now, because I really do, you guys. I crave seeing a big comparison video from the last video I did where I'm like turning around with the shirt and the shorts. I still have those. Like, I really want to see what it's gonna look like when I get to my second goal. Like, I don't know, we're gonna be surprised together, because my stomach's been going down, my booty been poking out, my back been arching, and like, it's just, yeah, in my Santana voice. So, but anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I love y'all so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I've been gone so long. I'm not gonna make promises, because obviously the universe don't like that. I am just gonna say, I'm gonna see you next time for a good time, okay? But I do have other videos that I did record for you and they will be coming ASAP. It is late. I'm gonna go. I'm about to record a room tour for you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. I've been trying to, I need to watch one of my old videos to see if it's stay fresh or stay fierce or be fresh or be fit. Like, what the hell? Who don't know their own outro, baby? Let me look that up now. So it's be fresh and be fierce. Until next time, I love you guys. Glam Girl out. Bye.